What's poppin'? Coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada here at Culture Kings, Las Vegas. DJ E-Rock is in the building. This is Between Takes. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a very, very special guest. When do we not have a very special guest in the building? j.i.d. Hey, welcome to Vegas.
Thank you, bro.
It's a little hot here, man. I mean, how you dealing with the heat?
I'm used to it. We from the South, so we used to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's actually right now it's a little humid. It's kind of weird, we're in this like weird phase right now with our weather where it's like it's usually like 110 right now, 110, 114. It's like a nice 87, 90 degrees outside right now. So,
but it's sticking, right? It's like it's all around. I feel
100%, man. But hey, make sure you drink a lot of water because it is dry out here, man.
For sure.
It is. This is your first time here to Culture Kings, Las Vegas. Yeah. What was your first reaction when you walked in through this spot?
The ones I've been to before was in Australia. It's like way bigger.
It's huge, right?
It's huge.
Earth Gang, I want to say Olu said that you could feed all those Culture Kings to this Culture Kings. That's how big this Culture Kings is.
Amazing.
Yeah. Was there anything that caught your eye, like in the store or anything? Or
I was looking for the Atlanta Falcons jersey.
Okay.
Y'all ain't have that much Atlanta gear.
We might have to, dig in the back. We might have something for you.
Yeah.
You Atlanta Falcons fan?
Yeah.
Big. I mean, obviously you got the Braves hat.
Yeah. All Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we definitely got something for you. So
Perfect.
I was reading on the internet that before all this, you had a scholarship in place.
Yeah.
To play football.
Yeah.
But you decided to pretty much say, you know what?
No. I got kicked out of school.
You got kicked out.
I had the scholarship. I was in full motion.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't read that you got kicked out. It didn't say that, but you want to tell me about that real quick? Like,
not really.
Okay. No, I get it. No, I was reading that, I was like, wow, you made the decision just like, you know what, I'm doing this rap shit.
Yeah, for sure. No, it was literally just a decision that had to come because I got kicked out of school, trying to figure out life and stuff like that. You know how it is.
Oh, of course, yeah. But it panned out well. Look at you now, right?
Yeah, I'd do it again.
Right?
For sure.
I also read that you've been friends with the Earth Gang boys for a while. They were actually here the other day.
Yeah.
Great guys, man. Tell me about Spillage Village real quick.
Spillage Village, that's the collective we came up with in college.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I met them at. And when I was playing football and stuff, but when I got kicked out and stuff, we were trying to figure out the next step to our life. So we came up with a collective and we just started making music together, trying to
That's real dope.
grow into it, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I mean, you guys are definitely doing it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it has to be amazing to kind of see how everything has came full circle. You know what I mean? We've had some great success over the past years with big records, surround sound. We just talked about that when you walked in. That is one of my favorite records of all time. I mean, it's probably my favorite record that you've done. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big Mos Def fan.
Yeah. That's
So yeah, hearing what you did with the Miss Fat Booty sample.
Yeah.
Wow,
sure.
Amazing. But how does it feel to kind of see and hear your records all over the place and seeing the success unfold with some of these pieces of work that you've done?
It just feel like I'm going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to grow as a man and just make sure I'm taking every step and reaching those goals. I set a lot of goals for myself. You know what I'm saying? Heavy stuff. So even if I fall short of it, it's still something there. So yeah.
What would be an example of that? Setting the bar high or I would say definitely. I mean, would you say it's one of those things where it's if you strive for perfection,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, all the way, you reaching for that. You even if you fall short, you're still going to be great.
Exactly.
So what would be an example of that? One of the goals that you set for yourself. That's wow.
I gotta think about it. Probably just ownership of everything that I'm a part of, the business and everything. As far as music, I want to own everything that I like, my intellectual property type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That right there, that's a big deal for me, just owning stuff. So ownership, yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Dance Now, also another favorite record of mine.
Thank you.
What was the inspiration behind that record?
Just being in the city, being in Atlanta, seeing how stuff goes on, good or bad, and then it's kind of I think that song came from a place of just the environment, being kind of like dark in a sense. And I don't know. I don't really like, a lot of everybody say demon time, and I don't really like play with like devil shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
I'm
either. I
I'm a
respect
spiritual
that.
guy. You know what
Me
I'm saying? I'm
too.
a spiritual
Yeah,
guy. I wouldn't say I'm like the most religious, but I'm definitely a spiritual guy. So I don't kind of play with that. So I was just kind of alluding to that fact and just speaking to like some of the stuff that I see going on every day in my life in the city.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, now you in Vegas right now, so I had to ask this because these guys are big Las Vegas legends. Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
How was it working with them?
My boys.
I mean, that was when I seen that pop up when I was doing my homework. I was like, damn, I didn't even know this happened. But I was like, yo,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Yeah.
Like, how did that whole entire play come together?
I guess just being fans of our artistry. I guess they understood the type of artist I was, and they went to work. And you always hear them in Targets and CVS or whatever. Like you hear their music all the time, so I knew who they was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just not opposed to being like fluid in genres. You know what I'm saying? Being able to just try different stuff. So it worked out perfect. That song is about to go diamond. It got like 1 billion streams.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's gotta feel great.
Yeah.
That's gotta feel great, man. You signed to Dreamville.
Yep.
What's that like?
It's cool. It's a
Cool?
platform. It's a platform full of great people, and we just just moving along. They put together a label. I love it.
That's great. That's great. How did that whole entire thing come to play? Like, how did you get on, like, with that squad?
Just touring, being available. Like I was on tour with Earth Gang when they first did one of their first tours, and we met a couple of Dreamville guys and just built from there. As soon as we met each other, it was like organic, so it wasn't like that hard to figure out the situation.
Energy doesn't lie, man.
Exactly.
Energy does not lie.
Exactly.
I mean, what can we expect from j.i.d. in the future? New music? Do we have a tour on the way?
Yeah, I'm
like
about to go to
in
Europe.
the near future.
I go to Europe in 11 days.
Wow.
I'll
Okay.
go to Europe, Australia, Asia. Probably go to Africa later on this year. We just touring the album, so I'm touring it and working on a bunch of new music. But for the most part, like we just getting out there and touching the people.
Now I see that you're going to Australia.
Yeah.
Like towards later in the year. Can we expect like a Culture Kings appearance or something like that? We got like 8-9 stores out there.
Yeah, I'll pop up.
Okay.
If y'all
Okay.
Y'all want me to pop in? I'll be there.
Man, I'm jealous. I haven't been to Australia yet, man.
In your life?
Nah, in my life.
It's cool.
I heard it is a vibe.
Yeah, it's cool.
So, you're performing at Daylight today.
Yep.
In Las Vegas.
Yep.
Lit Sundays. You excited for that?
Yeah, it's my first time. I'm kind of like I'm curious to see how it looks. You know what I'm saying?
Is your first time performing in Vegas or?
No, I've done shows, but I've never done like a daytime party type of situation like that.
It's dope, man. It's a turn up for sure.
Okay.
It is 110% turn up, man. Shout out to those guys over there. Play Management, John Petty. They put on a good show out there, man. So I'm definitely. I may have to sneak out of here, after this interview and go pull up on you for a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Now we had this conversation with a couple other artists that came in here, about AI. Artificial intelligence, Chat
Thought you was talking
GPT.
about Allen Iverson.
I mean, we could. That's a good subject too,
Right?
but
That's the real AI.
yeah, that's the only AI I really recognize. But artificial intelligence, like you can go on an app and you can tell it to draw a certain picture. It does that. You can have it like literally write like a business proposal or whatever. But we've seen now that you can actually create music through it. How do you feel about that? About AI? Like if you were to say that there was an app out there. Now I believe there is that you can literally say, hey, make a j.i.d. song with Kendrick Lamar with this type of beat under it, and boom. Yeah. How would you feel about that if someone were to do that?
That's gonna be hard to do. They wouldn't even be able to. I don't even think people could skim the surface of like that type of. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how it works. I've heard a couple like
Drake
covers and stuff like
yeah,
that.
But
I'm
that's
like,
a little more simpler. I feel like that. I don't know. I could be saying it wrong, but I don't know. Get your bag and go. I feel like if you're an artist right now, just get your money and get out of there because it's getting treacherous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it for real.
Do you think AI would be able to replace like what we do as humans though? I don't think so.
Maybe like if you work at like McDonald's or something, like they might start a monopoly on the fast food.
I mean, yeah, the simple things, you know what I mean?
Simple things.
Yeah,
but as far as
simple
like
things.
I mean,
Like ordering coffee or something like that.
You can't recreate like James Brown or somebody like that, or some of these like I don't know. You could try, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy. But we'll see. I don't know. It's 2023, so
Yeah, I
A lot
mean,
of
we
things have
definitely got a couple years. You know, we
For
got some
sure.
time. We got some time. I'm gonna do this rapid fire.
Yep.
You know, thing. I'm gonna ask you questions. First thing comes to mind. You know,
got you.
just put it out there. All right. Would you have? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Would you rather have more money or more time?
Sheesh.
It's a good one, right?
Money.
I mean,
if you broke, it's a long time. Oh no,
time goes by slow when you're broke.
Sheesh. So real.
Would you rather be able to I'm sorry. Would you rather be able to time travel or read other people's minds?
Sheesh. Time travel.
Time travel? Okay.
Yeah.
What's a quirk that you have that nobody knows about?
I'm like a animal nerd, like a factician about animals and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Like what would be like, the most like, obscure animal fact that you could, tell us right now?
It's a lot that come to mind. Maybe something about whales.
Okay, what about whales?
Whales, I said that one before on another interview. Let me think about something else. Maybe I'm drawing a blank.
We got time?
We got time. I say whales. I guess they like do mating calls, men, and they make like songs.
They make songs?
Yeah, they make songs under the water. All the male. This shit happens in Australia too, kind of crazy. It's a humpback whale. Underwater, they sing a song, like a mating call, and all the other male, whales learn that song, and it's like going platinum underwater. It's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
like a mating call, and whoever sings the best, of course, like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then even so crazier, they sometimes go upside down to the coral reefs, and use it like microphones because it could project their voices.
No shit.
For sure. Watch The Secret Life of Whales on Disney Channel. It's great.
I'm gonna do that. That's crazy though. That the whole analogy. It's like going platinum underwater.
Yeah,
I
essentially.
like that.
And it travels for like thousands of miles.
That dude, but it's wild though. Like now I'm like all fucking like interested. It's like other whales like learn this song and
For sure.
sing it to each other. You know
can
what I
fact
mean?
check me on that.
That
too.
shit happens with humans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, let's keep it going. If you were a superhero, what would your superpower be?
Probably super strength, something like that. I don't know.
Lobster or steak?
I'm allergic to shellfish, so steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a good one right here. Actually, would you rather be able to pause life or rewind it?
Sheesh.
That's a good one, right?
That's a great one. Pause.
Why's that?
Cause I feel like rewinding is like that's treacherous. I feel like it get bad, like rewinding stuff and
It's
going
true.
through. I'm gonna go like back to slavery and something and start trying to murder shit. So I don't know, like.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Something that you can only count on yourself to do.
Oh, I mean everything for real. Whatever I put my mind to, if I need to get it done, I literally try to count on myself first. I don't try to lead on anybody else.
I mean, hey, you want to get something done,
Got to.
you got to do it yourself. You know.
Yeah.
j.i.d in the building. Let's go.